and things that can zone you out of the fight on KC side of things that I don't really feel like you're ever really going to be able to play into the fights. Plus a huge amount of, you know, Lily is quite fast, Yone is diving
Slovenians who also, you know, agree with you.
In Ireland we take food as well and change it, but we definitely don't perfect it.
Have you ever tried a spice bag?
That's a rough one for the...
Yeah, Mirren should be dead here, right? I mean, Yike can just stand and deliver. He takes up and kind of burns him down. Easy game,
nice
easy
and patient. They seem to be a bit scared.
With ulti as well.
Yeah, Kalist and Targus have this wave in an awkward spot where Super and Alvaro imagine Yike is in the area, so don't want to try and overextend for it, but here's the decent engage.
Empire's down, and they're just given an ulti as well, and Kalist, he's been healed up. Targum's already used his ulti, but slowed down with the laser beam, and Alvaro gets flashed on. Lethal tempoed. Kalist with a kill as well, and KC's early game is quite concrete.
Yeah, nice job by KC to get the play in the top side. You can see Super and Alvaro really worried that Yike might be trying to come over the wall and get on top of them, but they're able to find that moment with the push in mid as well, covering them. KC now get the top objective as well.
Might show me the trap before he comes up on the bush.
Ulti, auto, Midwin's dead. He can't get the between worlds TP, and Khan with the second kill.
Thanks for going.
You're looking handsome today, brother. You're doing well.
You too, mate.
Okay.
Oh, Yoya's not looking so good as he is falling.
This game, you think, Mickey?
Yeah.
Probably in the two.
Let's focus on game 2 for Koya.
Bit rough. I ain't talking about a dog. Kana caught up in the wind. It now becomes drowsy time. Now becomes the sleep. El Yoya pops him down. Okay, if Mickey could see this, I wonder what he'd say, Dagda, because that's the first kill and they're holding a gold lead right now. KC use their pressure. They're going to get their first dragon of the game. That's one apiece here in our slow starter, but we're out of ammunition as MKOI commit to the Nexters. Equalizer almost up and available. Kana's like, I can see a kill. I can see a kill. El Yoya is going to lens at least 2 or 3 KC members. It's been really hard this game for MKOI to achieve.
You're so short range on MKOI, and again, you don't really have many tools to get into fights. As long as Alvaro's bot as Kalist.
Arclight Ruin comes through, but it's in the wrong way. Kalist still auto-attacking and waiting for the next leap. He's just going to do a kick flip and walk towards Super, but Super's already far away as well. Top turret, the priority here for Jojo. Well, remember, 3 grubs were picked up by KC. Their pushing power is strong as well as they look towards mid with Herald.
This is although it looks a little wonky, the best way for MKOI to try and play this.
Looking lullaby. Cozy Campfire comes through. Vladdy's out of that one. There's a between worlds. Good knock-up set up by Alvaro. 2-man with the Graviton, but there's no damage. Super doesn't have the range in the guns either. And even though Kalist's ulti is already down, he gets a slow. The equalizer comes in, and Kana is running at them. On the retreat path is MKOI after the warpath set out by shreds resistances, and teams just like to throw around it. So KC have to be careful. Jojo going in and onto Kalist at half HP. He stands for now. Another cozy campfire, and that'll give him a nice heal and toot in his step. But at 8k, MKOI here to play in front of Atakan at 6. It's still going down. KC flash though into El Yoya, but a quick flash response. Meanwhile, Jojo has to ulti out from Kalist. He ultied, he ran in, launching multiply onto Kana, but he's burning down the deer. We're eating venison tonight, but as El Yoya gets out, Super goes in, gets the range on Kana, and Kalist is still in ulti. Yes, he's zoning, but where is the spike going to come from? El Yoya has to run in, but he can't. Too far away. Yike stood his ground and KC.
An access on a flank. Yep. That can be game breaking. And on the upside, like even if Kalist is just able to use that range and not really get in trouble from Jojo, Mirren, or Super, that could also be something that KC can look to play through.
Gun check here. Super just ran out of the Calibrum. Now he's got Gravitum and Infernum. Duo won't be great, but at least with the Moonlight Vigil, that Infernum can shred through. Yike at half HP, and his heart still that hasn't done much. This game has flashed in. Mirren, great burst, and now a lilting lullaby soon to follow. Targamas sends out the ulti, but meanwhile, Yike has to kite it back. Kana's ulti's great with the Emperor survive from Vladdy, and Alvaro will die because of it. Jojo getting burned down on the side, but somehow Yike, Targamas, both alive. Just can't believe KC didn't die from that. Again, shows you the skill. Yike has one moment. As by the way, I thought that heart still got a couple
more. Kind of pushing on bot though, completely isolated. So they're kind of fishing for some sort of play, fishing for another TP or just taking the bar.
Let's see which one it is this time. Ward over the back of the pit. The TP options aren't great until that control ward gets dropped down. Alvaro drops a fresh one as equalizer into Super, and El Yoya Alvaro is deep here as well. Unbreakable will come, and an attempted steal. No, they 50-50 to KC. One out with a beautiful impale. El Yoya bites the dust. Infernum does big damage, but look at Kana. Advantage for KC where they will have double smite. Alvaro, remember, phase rush here on the cow, so doesn't have that same opportunity. Targamas should just burn it here. Does it in the end anyway. Okay, whatever, but regardless, good. There's KC in a turret. That's going to go down quite quickly. Easy to step up again, and the sustain makes it really annoying for MKOI. Their poke really works too much, and there's no caliber availables. They're getting zoned off. Karna's now thinking about how he can move in with Equalizer again. The engage from Jojo onto Yike won't mean too much as Vladdy and Targamas step back, and MKOI keep getting chunked out. Every time they're going to lose more and more as yet another turret falls.
Again, the range discrepancy coming into play. KC get to farm up. They have a ton of repellent for if you try and dive as MKOI. You have the Emperor's Divide. Yike doesn't quite have the ultimate with Capil, same with Targamas. It just makes it really difficult for MKOI to deal with this barn push.
Next wave coming in as well. Jojo actually tagged out by Electro Harpoon. Karna's doing serious damage now. As Alvaro jumps in, they have to turn and engage. There's between worlds, but Alvaro's so deep. And look, Karna just flashes in under a turret. He goes golden, so he won't die. That was insane play as MKOI get wiped off the map in one fell swoop. Karna just said this has to end.
Karmine Corp found their moment. Alvaro tried desperately to make it happen, but KC are just too strong.
Now, match of the week. Sure, it started off slow, but then it was KC down to a 50-50, but that didn't matter either. KC outclassed and enter into this match of the week in a big way. Let's get another kill down and then move to game 2.
A strong early game from KC.
Yeah.
MKOI tried